Fellow Kenyans, let us demand for development as freedom, not development as slaves. Ruto has converted State House as the largest factory of poverty through time being spent on poverty. Too many man and woman hours are being lost chasing the shilling when the dollars are flying away. No wonder Nairobi's CBD is becoming a ghost capital, empty parking lots. This happens as the president takes hours and hours entertaining individuals from one community to another in hours spent in producing poverty, turning Kenyans into beggars, losing their dignity. What kind of a father would want to have children who can fish but can only beg for fish? As the president continues giving out handouts to the community leaders, our children are being sent home from school because of lack of money reaching schools. There is no money in the Ministry of Education, and parents are struggling daily. So many universities and hospitals are staring at closure due to the huge pending bills. That is the reason why there is no money in circulation in the economy. He has created this condition so that he is the only one with money bags to dish out in State House as he keeps Kenyans begging from him. President Ruto has been entertaining leaders and individuals from several counties at State House with handouts, yet our children are being sent home from school because of lack of school fees. There is no money in the Ministry of Education, and parents are struggling daily. Handouts cannot and will never be development. What we need is not 5,000 Kenya shillings tokens at State House, but sustainable solutions that improve the livelihoods of millions of Kenyans. Instead of handouts, the following would help. First, finish the last mile electricity connectivity so that every household and school can access reliable power. 2. Support for university and college students through HELB loans so that learners from humble families can complete their education without being forced out due to lack of school fees. 3. Good roads so that farmers can transport their produce, businesses can grow, and our communities can be connected so that Kenyans can fish for themselves. 4. Provide medicine in hospitals so that healthcare is not a privilege for a few, but a right for all. Fellow Kenyans, Kenya belongs to over 56 million citizens, not just a few individuals who have the favor of getting these handouts from State House. True leadership means building lasting infrastructure, empowering families, and ensuring resources are distributed fairly to every corner of this country. Development should be measured not by economic growth alone, but by the expansion of real freedom that people enjoy. These freedoms enable individuals to choose the lives they value and to be active participants in shaping their own destinies rather than being passive recipients of aid, handouts, which is why the bottom-up economic transformation agenda must be dropped, and Kenya needs to evolve into a production economy, not a consumption economy. Development as freedom believes in granting Kenyans access to goods of life, such as offering free education, free healthcare, creating jobs, and creating enabling an environment for businesses to thrive. If President William Ruto was a statesman, he and other leaders would have stopped prioritizing handouts and instead focus on tangible development projects, tarmac roads, electricity connectivity, free primary and secondary education, help loans for our students, job creation for the youths, and accessible universal healthcare coverage. In that regard, we demand that the broad-based government stop wasting Kenyans' money and time on the so-called referendum to amend the constitution. In that case, we demand that there is only 3 alternatives that William Ruto could explore. The first alternative is resign and create room for a transition government so that the transition government can oversee the amendment to the constitution, because you have lost Kenyans' trust, and without trust, we cannot allow you to lead the amendment of the constitution. 2, that Kenyans are going to push to send you to The Hague through the People's Restorative Justice Commission that have filed cases on human rights violation, economic crimes, which is thriving in your government through grand corruption. And 3, should you survive the above 2 options, then we go to the ballot in 2027 and we send William Ruto home so that we can get a government for the people, of the people, with the people, to develop Kenya so that Kenyans can go forward to stop this economic and constitutional conmanship that is ongoing that will not take Kenya to the desired land. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless Kenya.